Okay, well, hi, good morning, Eugene. I'm Suzanne. I'm a student nurse practitioner here. So, what you brings to the clinic today?
I was here about 4 months ago,
Okay.
just for a regular physical, and they were going to take some blood and do a workup, and I still haven't been back yet, so I'm kind of waiting for the results for that.
Okay. Do you remember what type of blood test that they did to you?
What type of? No, well, he was going to check. He's going to check for I think for diabetes and stuff because I think because my mom has a health history of diabetes.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, let me see if we have some records of you on file, but
Let's see here. Yeah.
Okay.
It would be one of the green ones, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me just do a check first. Let me just ask you some questions first, okay? So you had 4 months ago. Let me just backtrack. You came in for some blood tests, and you have not been back to check what the results are.
Yeah, I had to cancel the appointment, so it's been 4 months since I was.
So definitely, I'll check on that. Let me just check on our records what we have here. But I do just want to ask you some questions. Are you taking any medications?
No medications right now. Tylenol, 500 milligram Tylenol once in a while.
Any reason why you're taking Tylenol?
Just a little bit of pain, muscle pain.
Pain. Okay.
No particular reason.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're not taking anything else, just a Tylenol. Do you have any allergies?
No allergies.
Okay, no allergies. Any other medical conditions that you are aware of that you have?
No, pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy. Okay. Any surgical history that you have?
No surgery.
No surgical history. Okay, well, that's really good. It seems to me that you're doing really good. Okay. Do you smoke?
No smoking.
Do you drink alcohol?
Yeah, maybe about 3 times a week.
Okay.
2 or 3, 4 drinks.
2 to 3 drinks? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you use any type of alcohol or, illicit drugs?
No.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, I do want to ask about family history. You did mention that your mom has diabetes. Anything else?
Yeah, she's had serious medical issues, and she's had the diabetes for about 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
She's on all sorts of medication. I wouldn't really know exactly what she's on, but I know she does have diabetes. And then my father, he's just got high cholesterol right now. It's the only thing I know about him.
But both of them are able to function still and do
yes.
work? Okay.
Yes.
Any brothers or sisters that you have?
Yeah, I have a brother. He seems pretty healthy.
Healthy. Okay. How about your paternal grandparents? Any medical history that you are aware of?
No, not really.
Okay. How about your maternal grandparents?
Same thing. Really no medical history on that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure it's working. Okay. So we've talked about the allergies. So what do you do for a living?
I'm a waiter.
Oh, okay. How long have you been doing that job?
About 15 years now, yeah.
Do you have any significant other or?
I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I've been divorced for 5 years.
Divorced for 5 years. Oh, okay. Okay. Are there any that you would want to add regarding any type of that you just want to share, or what's going on with you? Or?
Well, other than the fact, the last week or so, I've just been really tired and really thirsty.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I really kind of wanted to get in and see if I can get the results.
Yeah, definitely. These are common symptoms that can be related really to diabetes?
I also been having to go to the bathroom a lot, so I actually took off a couple days of work, so that's why it's really concerning me.
Your computer you're using your computer?
Yes.
Smart.
Okay. So you mentioned being tired and thirsty, going to the bathroom a lot. When did you notice the symptoms start?
About a week or so ago.
A week ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like how about like your eating? Has it affect your eating?
I've lost a little bit of weight, but nothing major.
Okay. Has these symptoms affect your job?
Well, yeah, like I said, going to the bathroom a lot, so I've actually taken off a couple days. I did take an extra shift the other day just to get in some extra money, but yeah, just gonna have to go through the bathroom a lot, and that seems to be an issue with me.
Gotcha. Well, one thing, have you had any like recent, like just small cuts or wounds? Have you noticed that they're like, they heal? Like it takes a little more time to heal?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that, yes. I always thought it was my age. As I'm getting older, it takes longer to heal, but yeah.
Okay. That's also one thing that can affect with diabetes issues like that. So definitely we'll make sure that we check on that as well. What else? Do you have good family support? I know you do have a daughter. But any good family support?
Yes. I have some friends. My brother is not too far away.
Okay. And do you exercise?
Moderately.
Moderately. When you say moderately, like what do you mean by that?
I'm pretty busy at work, so
Okay.
So when I say moderately, walks, riding a bike once in a while, but I might hit the gym once a week.
Gym once a week, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me just check you if you can sit right here. Just make sure. Well, of course, definitely today, we're going to review the labs that you have. Just sorry, they didn't give any labs that they have done in the past?
Yes, they did, yeah. Yeah, I think they did.
Show senior mid-base. Well, definitely we'll check on, usually with when patients experience these types of symptoms, usually we want to do a CBC, a BMP, definitely an HbA1c to check. It's like usually a test for like a 3-month general or like just an average of what your sugar would be. Definitely we would want it to be usually a 6, which is good. So definitely higher than that would probably indicate that you might have what you're thinking about having diabetes. Okay. But I'm going to listen to your heart, you can listen to your lungs as well, just making sure. Deep breaths for me. Good. Just breathe normally, okay? It seems pretty fine. I didn't hear any abnormalities from your heart and your lungs. Okay. So what we're going to do is definitely, you did have the blood test from the last time, but did they give you the results?
I think it is on
Yes.
there. Yes, I think. It's on there. I think it is.
Maybe I had to scan it. Oh, there you go.
That's it,
Gotcha. Okay, here we go. So, if you can sit down right
Oh,
here.
okay.
So, your HbA1c is 7.8, which is definitely high. Gotcha. Okay. So, let me just go over some things. Let me just review it with my nurse practitioner, and then we'll get back and see you again, okay? To go over what the plan is.
Okay.
Okay? I'll be right back. I'm just going to turn that. It's just going to be
Sure.
right there, okay? Okay. Yes. So definitely, I've discussed it with my nurse practitioner. So what we're gonna do today is definitely we will start you on meds. Okay. But I also do want to before we go to that, I also do want to discuss some education points for you to remember as well. So, this is I'm just saying like from the vital signs, your blood pressure is a little high. So definitely we will try to control that as well. I mean, you're not on any type of medication, but it's good. Like number one, definitely exercise. Like I know you're doing some of it already, but I really think that doing on a regular basis will help also decrease your sugar levels and diet as well. Like what type of foods do you usually eat?
Yeah, I don't really eat very well. I do eat a lot of fried foods. But,
Fried foods.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, definitely try to like avoid any complex, simple sugars like white rice, white bread. Go on for more complex foods such as like wheat bread, brown rice if you like rice,
Mm-hmm.
and just try to decrease on sweets like cakes, pastries, and all that. It's not good to be missing meals. People seem to think that they don't eat, so their sugar don't go high, but it's not good because what happens, you need to regulate your sugar because you can develop a condition we call it hypoglycemia, meaning your sugar is too low.
Mm.
So what happens is you will usually experience like being like you're shaking, you're sweating, you become so tired, and as you've mentioned, that is one of the symptoms you're feeling because it could be maybe that your sugar is too low because you're not eating on a regular basis. So we do recommend small, frequent meals. Does that make sense to you?
I have skipped breakfast quite a bit. It's just for some reason in the morning I'm busy or something. So that'd probably be a good idea for me to start doing a little bit of breakfast.
Always make sure that you do that. So we've talked about diet. We've talked about exercise. The other thing that I do want to probably start on, definitely we'll do some blood works as well. We'll do a CBC just to have a general baseline of your, all your levels, and we'll do a fasting lipid panel as well. We'll check your cholesterol, make sure you're not out of limits, and we'll also do have you had breakfast today?
Yes, I did today.
Okay, so
the one thing I didn't do is I had breakfast today, but yeah. Yeah, they had me fast. When I did the blood test before, they had me fast, and I did fast on that one.
So we'll probably do that again, fasting
Okay.
blood sugar, when you do all the other tests, the CBC, the fasting lipid panel, and the fasting blood sugar as well. Okay. So we will probably prescribe you metformin. So it's a medication can help with your blood sugar. You would be taking 500 milligrams or one tab. Just start, once a day in the morning. But always remember, when you take it, you have to eat after, because what happens is it can really lower down your blood sugar. Then it can affect like you being dizzy and sweat and all that stuff. So you eat.
But make sure I eat with it then. Yes.
But as I said, you make sure that what you eat also helps regulate your sugar. Because in diabetes, some people think they don't eat because they don't want, as I said, but it's not. It's like really choosing the right foods, and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So we will do that, and then after we get all the results, I'd like to. Hopefully, you can do the blood works as soon as you can. If you can do it tomorrow, and then I will see you. I will see you probably. So today is Saturday, so you have the blood test. If you can do it tomorrow, then I can probably see you on Monday to review the results with you.
If you want to, you could. You mentioned both those two.
Yes. Okay, so we do have your BNP. So your sodium level seems good. Definitely your glucose is high.
Is high.
Yes. Your kidney function are within normal. I mean, your creatinine is good, but your that one, because sometimes these medications as well can cause some kidney issues. Also, that's why it's important to check it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes
that's
sense.
why So the CBC, BNP, the lipid panel as well. And then this one. Okay, so these were the tests 4 months ago, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So your cholesterol is good. Your good cholesterol is good as well. Your bad cholesterol is actually good. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Your triglycerides is good. So your your cholesterol level in total is really good. It's not an issue. But I've said we would just probably want to do it. It's been 4 months ago, so I just really want to get a new lab results because it's been a while.
And you can compare it,
Yeah, so we can compare as well. So as I said, the only thing I think that's new is the metformin that we're going to start. Your blood sugar is really high. I'm going to prescribe it. Any specific pharmacy that you have that we can prescribe it?
Just Walgreens.
Walgreens, okay. Okay. Do you have any other? Now, one thing though, do you feel any numbness or tinglings in your hands?
Once in a while, well, not really. I mean, once in a while I might feel a little tingle or something, but.
Because that is, I mean, usually with diabetes as well, that might be a long, it happens if you have diabetes for a while, that numbness that you feel as well, but definitely let us know if it becomes worse, because it can affect diabetes. I always tell my patients, it's like you don't really my word would be die with it, but you usually it can cause a lot of complications. Affects your eyes, affects your hearing, your kidney, your heart,
everything.
So sometimes we also make sure that do you see a regular? Do you have an annual physical exam with your? Do you have a primary care doctor?
Yes, and that's what kind of brought me to the first time was I just came in for a physical.
Gotcha. Because definitely you want to make sure that you have annual eye exams as well, because as I said, it can cause retinopathy of the eyes, affecting your vision, your hearing, and all that stuff.
I have been getting my eyes examined.
Oh, good. But everything was normal. When was the last time you had an eye exam?
That would be, I'm going to say about 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she does the thing too, where they check behind my eyes or something, and I have to pay extra for it. She's kind of keeping track of my eyes, so she does the same thing. She and compares it to the last time, So yeah.
Good. Well, that's good. But those are definitely the things that you would wanna be mindful of, because diabetes, as I said, can lead to a lot of different complications. Yeah. Okay, I think I probably covered everything. But do you have any questions for me?
Well, not at this time. But
Okay.
thank you very much. You've been really helpful.
Okay. Well, thanks. So, as I said, have the labs done. Come back. We will definitely schedule you when you come out. Make sure that you ask the MA to schedule you for your next appointment.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yeah, did you need to put your
Okay.
number on that?
Name. Okay. Let me just make sure I turn off the